Very good. Now move back into 10.
Okay. I did notice while I was doing that expansion that my arms, which I don't really feel so much as arms, but I feel some kind of thick, bulky substance there that I guess are my arms, they began to ache a little bit. But since coming back from the expansion, the ache has disappeared. I don't know if that was circumstance or whether there's any correlation. But I'm in 10 now.
Let me give you a reinforce. When you return,
I've done some exploring. First, just general in 12. Loss of body consciousness. Seemed to be traveling backward. Seemed to change orientation. Feet were up and head was down. He's changing orientation soon, gonna stabilize, kind of an upside down position. I then went on to communicate and seemed to find the source of Tuesday a week ago, source to which I was lured. At least I believe it to be the same. I asked several questions. Strangely enough, whenever I asked why it was so silent last Tuesday, I just draw a blank. It's not really a blank like I don't know. It's more of a blank like I'm not telling. But I never get an answer of any sort. If they didn't know, I would at least expect to get an I don't know. But I draw a complete just blank. I asked about technical information. Technical or scientific information on how we might be better able to control or manipulate energy the kind of energy that we're utilizing in these communications or any other kind of energy system other than those of which we are familiar. And it was very definite that such manipulations or such energy systems that can be manipulated for power uses, for everyday uses. But the difficulty in transferring that information seems to be the method of communication. I was shown a blackboard drawing or schematic, but the detail was fuzzy and not to the degree of clarity necessary to actually build from it. The source went on to explain that this is the nature of the communication, that it is conceptual in nature, and that a technical detail, it's very difficult to translate conceptually. That I could see the drawings of such a device only as a representation of drawings. The idea that such drawings exist and could be made is like the concept given to me, and then I see a visual image of such drawings. But that's a far cry from giving actual schematic or engineering drawing with the detail necessary for such a device to be built. So the basic nature of this telepathic conceptual type communication seems to be a barrier to passing quite specific information. I don't really understand in my own mind exactly why that's so, but that's seems to be the general gist of what was said.